against the Colorado Rockies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thingy, this team is looking to kickstart their season, and what better time to do it than in the home opener?
Yeah, Boog, it's time to collect that first win of the season. We know the fans are going to bring the noise today, try to will this team to a victory despite the team's slow start. So hopefully the players can give them something to cheer about.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Colorado Rockies.
Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Ryan Feltner. What do you have on him, Chris?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And he deals. Fouled off left side. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Fastball for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One out. Base is empty. Up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. And there's two away.
That is first. The designated hitter, Brent.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rooker went deep in his most recent game. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Jeffrey Springs. What's the scouting report on him?
He's off to a good start, getting a win in his first start of the season, and so lifted a little bit of pressure. Right here, it's all about getting win number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Center field. Bleday hauls it in, and there's one away. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Well, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Ezekiel Tovar in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
No, that's out.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brown pulls it down. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. McMahon with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. So the Rocks are held in check their first time around. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Feltner back to work. Slider for a strike. And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a quick out, number 1.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
This is J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that is out of play. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Second inning here, no score. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Denver, here's Michael Tolia.
The first baseman, Michael Tolia.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
That one ripped way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Hot shot to third. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This to center field. And that will fall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
And now Hunter Goodman.
Goodman.
Right through there for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Hits the fence. Farmer coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. Now, Jordan Beck. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the A's 0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that one fouled off.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Yeah, the batter now, Tyler Soderstrom. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Feltner ready to fire now. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Max Schumann in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Moniak pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezekiel Tovar.
No,
Close one, doesn't get the call.
One
and
ball,
that's
no
ball
strikes.
one. Right through there for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. Banks off the wall. Run comes in from second. In there safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
There's Ryan McMahon now. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
0-1.
One. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the last half of the third. On the ground, right side. Soderstrom takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tolia, the next to hit, takes ball one. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Noah Murdoch appears to be getting loose. Spence getting loose as well. Tovar stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. In the air, right field. Butler on his way over. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out to short. Wilson Fires across the diamond. That's the third out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lawrence Butler. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
On the ground. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The bat, the designated hitter,
Brent Rooker digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Rooker, 30 years old now, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Out to center. Doyle drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Hunter Goodman. First offering, and it just misses.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's off the mark. 2-2.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stallings batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
The right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
2 outs, base is empty. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit, singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fastball for a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that is that. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Feltner back to work. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's a ball.
The A's down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Gio Urshela. His first at bat was a strikeout. And it's fouled away. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Man at first. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air. Farmer. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So digging in, Jordan Beck. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished. Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Doyle in the box again, takes a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ezekiel Tovar.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ferguson. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Rockies are down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yep, Hoog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon. And I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty. And the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. That's out to center field. Doyle on the move. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Max Schumann.
Here's the second baseman, Max Schumann. Flied to right his first time. Gets the call. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swinging a foul straight back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I think he's got to be feeling pretty invincible out there on the mound right now. I mean, he's got the shutout working so far, and even when he challenges these guys, he's getting away with it. That pitch right there really wasn't anything special, a hittable pitch, but he gets the punch out.
Butler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, out towards left center. Beck brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. Back here in Denver, here's the 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
Just missed. On the corner for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 4.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0.
No strikes.
And he takes a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Farmer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 4 and the A's nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Wilson.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Bird, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. He swings and fouls one off. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rooker.
Brent Rooker now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Moniak makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the catcher, Shea.
2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So a man aboard. Next up for the A's, J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Fought off foul. Langoliers, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Michel Otoñez. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Colorado's DH, Hunter Goodman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. in there at the knees. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jose Leclerc, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. First pitch misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 2. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Third home run of the season. It's 5-zip.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
That was straight queso right there.
1 and 2's the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 13, Gio Urshela.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Angel Chevy.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. That one the other way. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. The Rockies leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Soderstrom stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two outs. And it's through for a hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Max Schumann up next for the A's. That one out to right, and that will drop foul. Soderstrom off of first with 2 away. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Rockies 5 and the A's nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Leclerc.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Back to the top of the order now. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. That's outside. 1-0. And a strike on the outside edge.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. That misses.
That's
and it's a ball and a strike. And strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Number 4, Lawrence Butler.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Seth Halverson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This one popped up. Tovar puts it away for the out. 1 down. Now here is Jacob Wilson. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's inside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is. And that's
line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here is J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there.
That's a ball.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. And that misses.
Ball.
And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That one felt good. His second of the year, and they get a few back. It's 5-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
So 2 away with nobody on. Gio Urshela to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Victor Vodnik.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
1-2. Count.
The Athletics down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Rockies Rockies collect their first win of the season.
Well, this team just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.